PHLY Phillies podcast draft prospect preview time. Talking about a couple of the guys in this Sunday's MLB draft that could be in the Phillies range at number 27 overall. We'll see who they end up going with, whether, they might have visions of trading people at the trade deadline and wanting to kind of immediately supplement them back into the farm system. Positionally, let's say if they traded an outfielder, maybe their odds of drafting a center fielder on Sunday become higher, or maybe they want to get another high school arm and try to develop that in the system, which they've had great success with recently, developing pitchers. So where the Phillies go on Sunday is anybody's guess, but there's some intriguing guys. And this next player, Vance Honeycutt. I mean, what a spectacular name that is. Vance Honeycutt. You got to love a guy like that on your team. He is from the University of North Carolina, 21 years old. He's a 6'3", 205-pound outfielder. Again, I'm going to hit you over the head with the scout grades because I did not watch a ton of UNC baseball this year. The scouts have his hit tool grade at 40, which is below average. His power at 60, which is above average. His run at 65, which is well above our average. His arm at 60. His fielding at 70. Overall, he comes in at a 50. Now, scouts are enamored with Honeycutt because they believe he has a chance of being a true five-tool player on the next level. Some think he has the potential to be a 2020 guy with 30-plus stolen bases at the next level. In the best season of his 3-year career at UNC, Honeycutt led the team with a 1.112 OPS, 85 runs scored, 26 home runs, and 28 stolen bases. Basically had a career year, leaves UNC as their all-time home run leader, and scouts are enamored with his athleticism and what he brings to a team. He was a high school state champion quarterback as well. He was drafted in the 20th round by the Giants out of high school, chose to go to college there, and looks like the right decision because he's going to be in the first round most likely this Sunday. His freshman year at UNC, he kind of blew the doors off with 25 home runs, stole 29 bases, and had similar numbers in his sophomore year. And he took home this past season his second straight ACC Defensive Player of the Year. He comes in, according to scouts, with plus tools across the board, with one notable exception, his bat. He carried a 30% strikeout rate as a freshman, cut it to 20% his sophomore year, and then it skyrocketed back up this year as he became more productive again on offense. He has a decent right-handed swing, but needs to refine his heavy pull approach and do a better job of making in-zone contact and cut down on his chase rates. Sounds like a Philly to me. How much Honeycutt hits is going to be determined by his well above average raw power and his bat speed. And those are positives for him. But again, if you're chasing out of the zone and not making enough contact with pitches in zone, you're going to struggle a little bit. But he has the potential, according to scouts, to be a potential Gold Glover in center field, where his plus arm is stronger than most center fielders at his position around baseball. Base stealing is going to be a plus if he can kind of harness his command of the strike zone and, not chase as much. This kid has a real chance to be a five-tool player. So if he's on the board at 27, you have to think, with a name like Vance Honeycutt alone, the Philly scouts are going to be intrigued by this kid. But anytime you read five-tool player at the next level, you can't help but get a little bit excited. So we'll see if Vance Honeycutt becomes the Philly selection on Sunday.
We all silly like the mayor.